knocked out of the fight. 2 plague-ridden join. When a unit kills another, they gain infection. After 3 rounds, the unit is knocked out of the fight. We're not going to take brag for this one. I feel like that would be a bad idea. This is actually tough. Well, let's take my brawler and see how this feels. Feels bad. Okay, in this fight, we have all our people over here. And we're up against everything in here. And we have cleansing rats, which remove our debuffs. So this is a puzzle fight. If my unit gets 3 or more stacks of a debuff, it will get knocked out at the end of my round, at the end of my turn. So maybe I try to kill 2 of these. Disengage. Re-engage. Killed 1. I don't really do a whole lot of damage. Over here, we're gonna taunt. We have 1 of the infections on him. Pass. This enemy skitters towards me. Okay. Cleansing rats don't have a whole lot of HP. Again, all of these enemies are level 17. Gate riposte. The enemy heals himself to full HP. Because that's a thing he can do. Let's use Bolt to clear out some of these jerks. Swap weapons. Reload twice. Okay, we reload. We have 1 more shot left. Let's go ahead and shoot this guy in the face. Didn't kill him. Okay, let's run back. Could punch him in the face for like no damage. Shoot this guy. Not really. Because of the way that the debuffs work. We are in the line of fire for an enemy unit here. Let's back up. We have 2 debuffs on this guy. We'll pass. We can't kill a bunch of guys and then end the turn because we instantly lose our character if we do that. Cleansing rat is now joined the fight. Okay. We're going to come in here with you. Poison everybody. They take a lot of damage. We're going to use this unit to get the attention, get an attack of opportunity for free. And now we are engaged. Let's go for the kill. Let's go for a kill on this unit. We don't have enough damage. Or we don't have more strength than this guy. He has 251 strength. That's insane. We're out of movement. I say we set him on fire. I love the way that sounds. It sounds so cool. Attack of opportunity with a headbutt. We have more armor, so we get a crit. We have to maintain our debuffs. So we have to spare the cleansing rats and use those to remove our debuff in order to keep fighting. A new round is starting. Okay. So with terror, we come in. We still only have one debuff on this guy. Attack. Engaging strike. Disengage. Even if we get hit, we riposte. We get hit, we riposte. Re-engage. Getting the kill. We now have 2 debuffs. Come over here. We're going to taunt this guy, reducing his damage. Engaging strike. Disengage. We get hit. Re-engage. Alright. We're just going to leave it like this because I don't want to risk killing it by accident, because that'll kill my unit. Pass. Enemy runs in. Can't quite get to us though. This guy is still going. Let's see here. I can disengage. Coming here. Kill this unit. Okay. That's bad. If I leave this guy to attack my archer, that's bad. Come over here. Re-engage. I can try shield slamming and killing. We now have 2 debuffs. And I'm going to run down here. Reposition. To here. Headbutting this enemy. Acer Terror does not get hit. He's like in the perfect spot. This dude heals to full. Awesome. We now have 3 debuffs on Sir Terror, so I need to be careful about that. Alright, it's my turn. Swap weapons. Reload. Swap weapons. Over here, we're going to heal this unit. Getting those stacks of poison off. Fire, fire. Fire again. Okay, come over here. Shoot this guy in the face. Still not dead. That's annoying. You have 1 shot left. Go over here. Well, balls. I think I shoot this guy. You reload. Go for the kill. We got 1 more shot. I need to kill a plague rat to cleanse, otherwise we fail. Like that. Clearing my stacks. Do I need to reposition? We go another round after this. Maybe I stay here. I'm going to reposition behind this wall. Nice. Okay. The poison is growing every single round. This unit could go next. It is an option. Kill this guy. We now have 3 stacks on this unit. Man, this rat has more strength than I do? Are you kidding me? 179. Damn. Wow. I'm just thinking real quick. Because if I don't kill this cleansing rat, this unit dies. And if this unit dies, these rats can reach bolt. Still alive? Really? 2 HP? 4 HP. Are you kidding me? Taunt this unit. Our guy's gonna die, but maybe he'll headbutt before he goes. He does. Sucks. Do you know any way to move your skills on the skill bar? Yes. I just saw your question. I'll show you. So on your skill bar, you can just move your stuff around if you have in general, the very bottom under advanced, allow the modification of the skill order in combat. Make that to enabled. And then after you've done that, right click on your unit and there's a little reset order button. So if your skills are all out of whack and they're all over your bar or they're on multiple bars, right click and click reset order and it'll put everything on the one bar for you. So I have to kill the cleansing rat or this character dies. Alternatively, I could use bolt and finish this out probably. So let's do that. Swap weapons, reload. Swap weapons, and start blasting. GG.
That was an impress to strike while the iron's hot.
The Horde is the last one. Less than 3 units have been knocked out. Keep going. Let's try... invert. Yeah, I need to make like a tips video on new players coming to the game. Just be like, hey, do these things to make your life easier. I'm sorry, how many enemies are there? 5, 7, 10, 11, 12. 12 enemies. Put you over here. And 3 enemies are going next. And we have to be careful not to get next to these cages, otherwise we take damage. And they're all spread out to the point where I can't really hit a bunch of them. It is annoying. A bunch of these guys are going first. These guys knock us around. Beef tips video? Yeah, I need to do that too. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do. Probably need to do those offline and just upload them. I think I just do this. Shoots mud everywhere, poisons a bunch of people. What about this one? Okay. Gonna pass. I'll just poison a bunch of assholes and see what happens. He's almost dead. Good talk, I guess. He's hitting his own people. I see. They're taking damage from the cage monsters. These guys keep trying to pull me. Push me, and then don't touch me. Ow. Rude. Ow. Oh my god, does that apply slowdown? It does. Rude. Now I have to run in to kill my enemies. You know what? Hit him again. One more time. Okay, one's out. My skill orders are messed up. Whoop. Much better. I can move again. Is it my birthday? It might be. Like that. Now I can come over here. And I can hit these fools. And then move back. Pass. What's this guy do? Okay, he does a 457 damage. Casual. Nice. Dies to poison. Scrub. None of our allies are engaged. Yes, we'll go take care of the enemies with bolt. Off weapons. That guy, I guess. Reload. Kill that dude. Who's going next? Kill that guy. Good talk. Reload. Oh, we got him to 3 HP. Die, scrub. Run in closer. Move in, shoot this guy in the face. And then move back and reposition. I feel like crossbows are super strong. Ow. time for me to take the trash down, but that doesn't work until Saturday because of the holiday. Move in. All of our enemies have so much health. Still one of the coolest sounding effects in the game. Kill this unit. Maybe this archer doesn't have much HP. Just kidding. Just kidding, he does. So headbutt just says the nearest enemy, right? At the end of their turn, deals damage to the nearest target. So if I don't move, I should headbutt this guy. False. That is a bad tooltip. Has to be a melee character. I'll say my neck isn't like Inspector Gadget neck, you know what I mean? It doesn't like telescope over to the nearest enemy. What was I thinking? Let's see. I was just reading the tooltip. That's what the tooltip said. Go here. Go here. Ow. That hurt. Knock on these fools. Okay. Over here. Hit this guy. Run through this fool. Go over here. Taunt the archer. Pass. We're almost out of health. Plague infected slaps that dude into another dimension. Let's hit this guy. Getting an attack of opportunity with our friendo. 2 HP. What is it with this guy not being able to kill people? Knock that dude out. Right, this is the last one, right? Ow. Wow. Just enough so that I can't move forward. Rude. Dong that guy. Burn him. Pass. Headbutting him with a 138 damage. Yeah. Attack. Kill.
You've won all 5 fights. Tiltren's special reward
Got a hat.
is all yours.
Oh, my inventory. There we go. What does our purple hat do? Serpent's hat. All of this unit's attacks also apply 1 poison. That's cool. So, theoretically, since this is a light helmet, you could put this hat onto a slayer and then put poison on your weapon and give it the poison belt item for 100% chance to poison. And then every attack applies 1 poison times 2. 10 hits equals 20 stacks equals instant kill. That's 100% maximum health damage to any target. And when you have 25 attacks, you could put 50 poisons on a single unit, killing it 5 times over. Unless it's a plague ridden, and then you heal it for a bit, like 1 billion damage. So there you go. If you don't want to do physical damage, if you want to poison something to death, every hit double poison. Every hit 2 poisons. That's pretty strong. Kind of goofy. I kind of want to make that. It would literally take me 2 seconds. Boop. Craft. Poisonous oil times 2. Poisonous concentrate. Put this belt item on. Put this poison on your weapon. So now every hit applies 2 poisons to an enemy. We must test this. We also need to level up the helmet. But we'll do that later. What is your things here? Colossal of the Falcon. Okay. So now, ooh, we get the crit hit, crit damage node. Hell yeah. We're putting that beast on. Look at it, it's so sexy. Tastes good. Tastes delicious. It's amazing.
If you want to send your...
I gotta test this. Plague Charmer. Confirm. You need to be Brag. You need to be somebody else. Say go. Alright, we're testing to see if I can kill this unit straight up with any amount of damage. You can't be hit by rats. You can't be hit by plague ridden. You can't be hit by either. And you can't be hit by rats. Okay. Interesting. And right click, look and see. I can hit both enemies here. Let's move. Hit him again. Kill him. Do not let them go. Run back and be a coward. How far can this thing move? Great. So this guy's gonna move forward, and if it's far enough for Bragg to get to him, it'd be very interesting. You're just shy, buddy boy. Just kidding. Perfect. All right. So I'm gonna run up. throw some poisons on him. 6 poisons. Cool. Thrash. "36 poisons. I think he's dead." I think we're just going to disengage and walk away. Pass. Take your turn now, sucker. Ow, that hurt. Rude. When do you take poison damage? Dot are greatly reduced and can only be triggered at the end of the round. So I don't have to worry about this guy anymore, right? He takes 3,000 damage at the end of his turn. With 36 stacks, it's only 72% of his maximum health. So he only takes 2% maximum health damage for each stack. He's still dead. Plague ridden, and you are rat ridden, and you're gonna get hit next. Getting hit next kills you. He can almost reach, right? He probably can. I feel like he can reach. Bolt. And also, this is brutal. This is the brutal fight, I believe. Maybe not. I don't know. Feels pretty brutal. Reload. Let's stop these rats from ruining my run here. One rat down. Reload. Aim. Kill the rat in the back. Run over here. Shoot this rat in the face. And then this rat hasn't gone. Shoot that one in the face. We're out of movement. Pass. Reload. He goes down here and kills Bragg. Willpower save. Cool. Cool beans. Who's next? This guy's getting attacked next. Okay. This guy can't be attacked by rats. And this guy can't be engaged. Right? You can be engaged. Okay. Cool. Take this unit. Disengage. Re-engage. Engage. Taunt. Reducing his damage. Pass. Okay. Disengages. Attacks him. Poisons everybody. Okay. Dude dies for 3,700 damage from poison. He had 40 stacks of poison on him. For 80% of his maximum health. On an elite, that's not bad. Disengage. Got the attack of opportunity. Got the kill. Over here. Attack. Kill. Pass. Frag. Finish him off. Eight poisons. Poison build could be very interesting.
I haven't got a reward for you, miss.
Okay. We did that on normal, not brutal.
What?
Okay. My inventory's messed up. So yeah, I think I've pretty much done all the stuff that I've wanted to do. I don't know if I want to do the pit fights. That's a lot of work. I think I would need to get my Delmar one-handed sword build running in order to do some of these pits. And the brawler's cool, but I don't think this weapon is a good fit for him, because we just don't have enough strength at level 17 to fight enemies, because they all have way more strength than I do. I have to test it on a normal fight though. Brawler's class is pretty cool, but I think this ability to taunt enemies off, guaranteeing a crit, isn't good enough to justify fully going brawler. I've pretty much done everything in this run. I think it'd probably be more beneficial, instead of spending time finishing off like 100% of this run, I think starting my next run would be interesting, and doing guide videos would be more helpful. Because most of the fun in this game is right at the beginning, when you're weak as hell and you're losing people left and right. At this point, with an overpowered group, it's less entertaining, I think. What do you guys think? Because my next major run is going to be XCOM 2. It's going to be a long war with a bunch of mods. And we have a bunch of custom units in there. We have like 84 mods going in that run. So we'll have like Titanfall mechs. We're going to have Witcher, Geralt, Witcher Ciri. We're going to have 40k Deathwatch in there. We're going to have Duke Nukem's going to be in there. We're going to have a lot of crazy units. It's going to be wild. So I think what I'll do is wrap this run up. Unless there's more stuff you guys want to see, in which case make requests and I'll try to get on and do them. Like the requests from someone in the comments was to go through all of my characters, and we did that at the beginning of this stream. And if there's something you guys want to see, I can continue doing this run and work on those things. But I think from a time perspective and an entertainment's perspective, I think it'd be better to do a new run. And I'm excited for the next DLC coming out, because it's either going to be this area. It's probably going to be this area, to be honest. There's no other paths. There's a path that goes to an empty place right here. And there's a path right here at the top of Skelmar. So I think it's going to be this area next. Alternatively, where would they put another zone? There's no way to put a zone over here unless it's like an island, right? And they have no exit points in Ludern. So I think the next DLC is going to be Edoran. Because there's no other exit points. There's an exit point here. There's an exit point here. And I think they're going to connect in one large area right here. That makes the most sense to me. It might be like right here. It'd be all this. And then they'll probably put another area right there in a later DLC. I don't see any other place for them to stick a zone besides right here. I'll keep looking at doing build guides, and I want to do a tips video, and I do want to do a Fief video. The Fief is wild, man. I'll probably do an overview on Fief, of like what all the benefits of it are, and should you buy the DLC. And then how to automate your Fief so that it doesn't require babysitting. So there's a specific thing you need to do at the very beginning of the game, and that is to follow the quest line until you unlock the Mercenaries Inn. And once you unlock the Mercenaries Inn, the job board is going to have like 2 missions with a single unit that's required. And those are the first 2 units you want to unlock. And then once you start doing those, you'll get Fief coins. And then you'll use those coins to recruit people. And now that we can remotely put people in, like we don't need Tharwill. So we can just drop him right in. So you could recruit people for those roles, throw them in the Fief, do the missions, and eventually you'll make enough money that you can recruit people for Fief coins.
I won quite a few fights in the tavern. You can count on me.
And this value increases and decreases on the size of your party. Assassin, thank you. Assassin Brew, I appreciate that. Thank you. And if you guys have any questions about Wartales, feel free to ask. The game is massive. A lot of fun. It's probably one of the best sandboxes out there. And I'm looking forward to the next DLC. I'm definitely going to pick it up. Hopefully I can get it for a reduced cost.
Wares, my good sirs.
Hopefully when it comes out, they'll have like a 20% off or whatever. And I feel like they're always having deals on Wartales stuff, like every other month. We have this thing again where it's a single soldier, a single guard. Look at this guy. Is he level 1?
You are wanted for a number of crimes. We will not let you go until you have paid the fines you owe.
How did I get level 17?
Personally,
I'll show you.
I'm just doing my job.
So it is literally a level 1 unit in this level 17 world. She's like, stop. It's time to go to jail. And my troop of 35 people stare back at her. So the maximum level in the game is 15. Unless you have Fief. If you have the Fief DLC, you can do more. And I'll show you here in just a second. Hammy, this one's all you, buddy. $550 to that level 1 unit. Gallum Mafia. Hello. Ooh, nice helmet. 3-star helmet too, level 1. What's going on? Just found Wartales, been playing it for a while. Will I be able to play Skalmar as a new game right away on region locked? Do you have the Skalmar DLC? Because if you do, you can go there. I'm not sure what the level of Skalmar is on region locked. But if you want to go there right away, I'd recommend adaptive. Back to Assassin's question. How do you get level 17? Well, let me dodge these guys real quick. If you go to the Fief, after you have captured a level 16, 17, 18, whatever unit you want, you can go to the Fief. You can go to the Mercenaries Inn. You can put all your people into the Fief after you've taken that prisoner and freed him into your troop. So how do you convert the prisoner? You convert the prisoner by giving him a haircut with a barber's kit. Feed him like 18 toothpastes. Give him a job to do in the camp, like tanning leather or brewing or something. Just give him a job to do. Feed everybody at rest, and you should get a prompt after you rest for him to join your troop. Once you have that level 16 plus unit, you take everybody from your troop, put them into your garrison, so that you have just the freed prisoner left at whatever level. And then, if you have the militia barracks, you can talk to the master at arms.
My lord, as your new master at arms,
and train a companion.
to personally take part in your companions' training. I will be relentlessly strict with them. With me, they will always know who's boss.
Once you have removed all your units except for the level 16, 17, 18 unit, your average level of your group will be that unit's level. At that point, you come in here, you just pick who you want to level, confirm, and it'll tell you he will go up to whatever level that unit is. And it will cost 750 Fief coins and 200 crowns per unit that you want to level to 17. And you just hit confirm, instantly levels them to 17. And you can also do that with your animals. If you go into your stable, you put your animals in the stable.
Would you like to entrust one of your animals to me? Don't worry a bit.
You can train the stable animals.
I'll take good care of all your
to level
beasts,
17 for the
no
same
matter
amount.
how exotic.
So if you have like a bear or something, throw the bear into your stable, train it up to whatever level, and then confirm, and then you pull it back. It'll have aptitude points up to that level. Do I think the game is harder on region locked or adaptive? The game is harder on adaptive because as you level, the game levels with you. But the benefit of being on adaptive is that you can start in any zone at the starting locations. When you start your game, you'll have an option with an arrow. It'll say Tiltren County. You can hit the arrow, start in Vertruse or Arthas or wherever. And another benefit of adaptive is that you can start in Tiltren. You can start here, right? And you can immediately run to another zone to pick up recipes and things like that you can afford. If you want certain food items or certain oils, you can run immediately to that location and do them, or do contracts in that area until you can afford the things that you want immediately off the bat. So yeah, there's a benefit to adaptive that region locked can't have, because region locked has set levels for each zone. Like the zone you start in is level 1 to 4. The next 2 zones are going to be 5 to 8. So you start the game with adaptive disable. I mean, if you're learning the game, region locked is fine because you'll be learning the systems. But once you know the systems and how the game works, do adaptive because it's a lot more freedom. Like, you don't have to do the zones in any particular order. If you want to go do Pirates of Beleriand at level 1, you can do that. If you want to go do, Vertruce at level 1 to get that axe from the tomb, you can do that. And everything scales to your level. A thing about adaptive is as you go through the game and you get further in, eventually you're going to start fighting enemies that are 1 level higher and up to 50% more of your troop size. So if you have 20 people by the end game, you'll be fighting 30 enemies, maybe 1 level higher than you, depending on your difficulty. What I've noticed is experienced is pretty much your level or 1 above. Expert, which is what I'm on now, is 1 to 2 levels above you. And that's your average group level. So when I was at level 13, I was fighting level 15 enemies. And I was also fighting 50% more of my group. So by level 13, I was up against level 15 enemy troops with like 40 plus units every fight. And if you're on adaptive, you can have like a 12-person party and only fight 18 enemies 1 level above you. Whereas if you're on region locked at the end game, you'll be fighting 30 plus units with that same group of 12. So there's a positive and a negative. And another thing about region locked is if you get above the level of the zone you're in, it's very possible you can go to the next zone and it would be the same level or lower than you. So there's a benefit to both. Region locked is a more like structured introduction, where as you go through the zones, you gradually go to another zone that is within the next tier of levels. Adaptive, you don't have that problem. You just kind of go wherever you want and explore the game at your leisure. But region locked is nice because Tiltren is an excellent starting zone, and that's where you start. And you pretty much get all the basics out of the way in Tiltren. Yeah, if you're level 15 or 14, you'll find level 16 enemies eventually. But if you're newer to the game, the three DLCs I recommend is Tavern, Pirates of Beleriand, Gelmar, in that order. The Beast Hunt is okay, but I beat the Beast Hunt in 1 live stream, so it was like a 4 or 5 hour session, and I beat all that. And the items here are T6. They're the highest level items in the game, but they all revolve around using one another, and it requires killing the beast like 6 or 7 times to unlock all of those weapons. The Fief is okay. You can do a lot of really crazy broken shit with the Fief. It used to be even more broken, but they made it less ridiculous. And with the Fief, you can remove traits, you can copy units, you can copy weapons, armor, shields, helmets. You can copy animals, you can copy straight up units. Like you can copy your best builds 3 or 4 times over. If you find a 3-star, 3-socket armor, level 15, that's, you know, got the best stats you can find, you can just duplicate it for a couple 100 coins. Like money crowns, not Fief coins. And you can also research sepulchres if you don't want to do that system at the Fief, and you can also learn positive traits on people at the Fief so that you can give those to other units. Kind of wild. This run was a lot of fun. I lost a lot of units in this run. And we're like 145 hours into this run. Pretty wild. And I like that even when you play a game like this, it's so different every single time you run it. I appreciate you've been watching my vids and my stream popped up. I have a group of 7 around level 4. Completed Virtue Tiltren, and you just started the Skalmar DLC. Nice. Awesome. Are you on region lock? If you are, what is the level of the Skalmar enemies? Oh, by the way, if you haven't done this already, if you're newer to the game, make sure to go into your options. Go to accessibility and change your highlight color from that weird gray to like a deep red or something that isn't going to mess with you. And you can also adjust the thickness of that outline. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if I come in here with the guard, oh no, oh no, oh no, no, not like this, not like, damn it.
You are wanted for a number of crimes. We will not let you go until you have paid the fines you owe. Don't take it personally. I'm just doing my job.
Sucks. We are tired. We have 30% reduced damage. Balls. I think it's fine. I hope it's fine. All right, we're going to start with Nimra, I think. You can only get 4 enemies. Damn. What over here? Only 4? Ugh, only 4.